Okay.
Okay, perfect. All right. Well, we have the wonderful Craig Condie here today. Hi, Craig. Craig has been so. It's awesome to have Craig here today. We had a good little chat beforehand, but I'm just going to turn the time right over to Craig. Craig, if you want to kind of tell who you are, who you work for, what you do, and how everything's been going for you with all of this coronavirus stuff.
Sure. Thanks, Jess. Just like Jess said, I am Craig Condie. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. I have an office here in Lehigh. I've been investing ever since I was 14 years old, and it's my passion. And so with the latest coronavirus, with everything that's been going on, I've been busy talking to people, talking to clients, just trying to reassure them it's going to be okay. One thing our company has done is they've tried to follow the rules from the federal government down the state government and also the local government. We actually stopped having face-to-face meetings like most other companies, just to try and prevent the spread of the coronavirus. And so we supported them in that. Has been difficult because I'm a people person. I think most people are. It's good to be out and talking to people, but at the same time, we have to do what's right for all of us, and just to try and slow the spread down. Did I answer that question, Jess? Is that?
You did a perfect job. I love what you said about, I think that's a struggle for all of us to not be able to see people. And it made me start thinking, I was like, I don't know if everybody's a people person at the same level, but I do know, I was talking to a friend the other day and he was like, if I ever get invited to any social event ever again, I am not turning it down. I think we're all getting to that point where it's just like, I want to be with people. So, okay. So thank you for that intro. What are some tips as an expert in your field that you could offer clients or even potential clients at this time?
Great question. There's a lot of fear and worry out there in the markets. If you think about it, when we had the drop in February to March, it was the fastest drop on record, faster than the Great Depression, faster than 2008, faster than 2000. So there's a lot of worry and fear, not just for the short term, but for the long term. And so my best advice I would give to everybody is, if you're thinking about your 401k, your IRA, any of your long-term investments, hold tight. The market will come back. It's painful now. Yes, it's down. Short term, the next 6 months, 9 months, a year, it could be choppy and volatile, but this is the buying opportunity of the decade. If you have a long-term mentality, and if you think out 3, 5, 7 years from now, it is the fire sale of the century. So my recommendation advice would be buy, buy, buy. That's what I'm telling my clients. That's what I'm doing. The U.S. economy will come back. At some point, the market will be higher than it was back in February. And if you get in, you're going to be glad you did. So that would be my tip and advice for everybody.
I think that's incredible advice. That's so helpful. Okay, I guess a final question that I have, and then we'll close with any closing remarks you have. Has there been anything that you've noticed that you've done because of the coronavirus that you're like, what, I actually like that we do it this way. I think I'll continue doing this moving forward, even once life normalizes a bit?
I think, the one thing I think I would do, two things. One is the WebEx has actually been good. I've been able to have more meetings for those who want to have WebEx. Some people like to work from home and are very, very computer literate and savvy. And so for them, they prefer meeting through the computer. And that's great. And so I've learned that I have some clients that like a WebEx meeting, and then have some clients that want to meet face-to-face. So moving forward in my practice, I'm going to ask my clients, do you prefer a face-to-face meeting or a WebEx meeting? And leave it up to them to grow my practice. And just the last thought, I would say, in terms of goals, short-term goals, mid-range goals, long-range goals. When I say short-term, think of anywhere from 3 months to a year. Mid-range goals from a year to maybe 5 or 6 years out. And then anything beyond 7 years is your long-range goals. It's very important to have a plan. And when you have a plan in place, and if you work with somebody, whether you work with me or a different advisor, please work with somebody, because it's at times like this where I become a financial coach instead of a financial advisor. And just having somebody to talk to take the fear out of everything and have a game plan, that's really where I bring value to my clients. And that's where I like to help everybody.
I absolutely love that. I do know that when I turn to an expert in whatever I'm seeking help with, I save so much time and money. So I think that's very, very wise advice. Craig, thank you so much for your time today.
You're welcome, Jess. Thank you.